Well, good morning and welcome to City Line. It is so wonderful to be in your home. This morning is a rainy, cold Thursday, January 25th, and we have, of course, a really great show ahead of us. Later on in the hour, we'll be talking with the Asian Pacific Cultural Center about the event that they have coming up here in terms of the new year. And then Tacoma Opera is here because it's time for Carmen. Carmen is one of my favorites, and we have a little treat for you in terms of so the actors and the singers that are going to be here. And then Tacoma Pierce County Health Department is here to talk about their brand new website, which has a ton of information for you in terms of cold, flu, blogging, how to stay healthy, anything you need, they practically have on their brand new website. So we're going to chat with Edie about that. And then with me right now are three individuals who are here from Tacoma Musical Playhouse. And you know how much I love Tacoma Musical Playhouse. And they are here to talk about the upcoming production of My Way, a tribute to Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes. So please join me and welcome back John Douglas Rake. You are still the managing artistic director of Tacoma Musical Playhouse.
I am.
That. Barely managing.
Last I checked.
Last you checked. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you.
And this handsome man next to you, Mark Rake Morona, you are an actor in the musical tribute to Frank Sinatra. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I would be remiss if I did not say that you are the younger brother of this man. And there is an older brother, but the three of you in the family, but the two of you right here. And you, I guess, have the singing chops and you have the tapping chops.
That's right.
There we go. Not to be outdone by the ginger at the end of the couch here. Jessica Hansen, you are also in a musical tribute to Frank Sinatra. Welcome, Miss Jessica.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. All right, Mr. Rake, what made you pick this show?
Well, normally in this slot, we always try to pick something that's kind of uplifting and very entertaining because the weather can really get you down. And Frank Sinatra has always been a real inspiration as far as a lot of performers, and has done a huge array of songs. And so this show has a lot of those songs. I mean, there's a joke in the show that says, if we did every song, we would be here 8 whole days. So it's a huge catalog of him, but it's a wide variety of songs.
I love it. So you've got this wide variety of songs. How did you pick the cast?
That was really tough.
Yeah, I mean, my goodness.
Normally the show calls for just 4 performers, but I do a second audition from the first callback, and I couldn't pick. I had 8 really great singers, and so I said, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the cast to 8. So that you see 5 of them there, and there's 3 more, and then Jeff, our music director, is playing the piano.
What a great picture. So you've got 8 of them. Okay, so I want to talk with you two about this unique experience you're in, because you've got the costuming and you've got the sets. We can see you, Jessica, in a beautiful outfit right now. And for you, what have rehearsals been like? I mean, to know that it could have been 4, but now it's 8. 8 has rounded out so much better. So let's start with you first, in the sense of, what does that feel like to have that much more in this play?
Oh, it feels great. I think, you know, we all have a little bit different kind of a voice, and but we sing a lot together, and we do a lot of sort of jazzy arrangements of the Sinatra tunes. And so when we're all singing together, it's just a great sound.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Well, I like being part of it.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. Jessica, tell us about your theater background and how you came to Tacoma Musical Playhouse.
Yeah, this is my 3rd performance at TMP. So my first was, I guess, December 2016 in Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I've also been in Footloose most recently. And I'm really excited to be in this one. I've always loved the music of Frank Sinatra, and this is such a talented cast to work with. I'm just really enjoying it a lot.
I bet. So how are rehearsals going?
They're going well.
I think they're going really well.
Yeah.
As a director, I think they've worked really hard. The music is very difficult. The arrangements are very difficult. And I hope the audience appreciates all the hard work that the cast has had to put in to get these arrangements correct. But I think they've been going really well.
I love that.
Yeah, there's 56 songs.
Oh my
altogether
gosh,
in the show.
56.
Yeah, and not 1,300, but 56. And for a normal show, you know, you usually have to learn, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Absolutely.
So.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of rehearsal. My goodness. So what can people look forward to when they come into the theater and the lights go down? I want each of you, from your perspective, to answer that. What do you think, John?
Well, we've tried to create an atmosphere that you would think Frank could walk in and sing.
Yes.
So it takes place in a lounge, a very, very elegant kind of cocktail lounge. And so with the set and the lighting, which is really going to be beautiful, and then the elegant costumes, you're creating this sort of 40s, 50s, 60s that Frank could be there, and you would just, you know, feel like you're watching a Frank Sinatra show. So that's the kind of the first image that they get when they walk through. And there you see some of the dresses.
Who did the costuming on this?
We have a resident costumer, Jocelyn Fowler, who designs our costume.
Beautiful. I mean, boy, what an honor to wear something like that.
Yeah.
So what are you hoping the audience feels when they walk in there?
I hope they feel transported back to the time of Sinatra.
Yes.
And I think all the things that John talked about as far as, you know, the ambiance. But then the music that we're going to sing, you know, it's, as he said, beautiful arrangements, such a broad range, you know, from his snappy stuff to sort of the melancholy tunes that he did also. So I think I'm just looking forward to having people experience the broad range of music.
Yeah. And Jessica, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think people enjoying the elegance of the period, and I'm rather partial to my costumes, I have to say. They are absolutely gorgeous. But I do love just the style of the 50s and 60s and just that feel that it had that I think we've lost a lot of. So going back to that for an evening is just a real treat.
I love that. So both of you have a snippet that you're going to share with us now.
Oh, we do, yeah.
From a tribute to Frank Sinatra in My Way. So go ahead and just kind of get yourself ready to go in character here.
I practice every day to find some clever line to say to make the meaning come true. But then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the nights so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, fabulous. Oh my gosh. So the two of you sound this good. Add 6 more, and
Right.
Oh my goodness, that's impressive. Very, very impressive. I mean, and great chemistry. And I just, because that's not an easy thing to do, to have 6 other people singing in your ear like that.
Yeah.
And how many of these songs are actually a cappella, or is it all accompanied?
It's all accompanied.
Okay.
We have a trio. Jeff's on the piano, and then we have Iris McBride, our box office manager, on the drums.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have Jesse Courage. He'll be playing the bass. And so it's a really hot sort of jazz trio.
I love that. I love that. All right, so what else is coming up, Mr. on that TMP main stage?
Well, we have our TMP Family Theater coming up. The week after we open My Way, we have a show called Polka Dots, the Cool Kids musical. And it's a show that this will be the West Coast premiere of it. And it teaches kids about diversity and how we're all different, but yet we're all the same. And it's got really great music for kids. Then in March, we open our 3rd show called Knuffle Bunny, A Cautionary Tale. And many kids are going to know that one because it's a very popular book. And that's going to be really popular. Some of the shows are already selling out, so it's going to be fun.
I love that. And what's happening with that award-winning Addams Family? Because I love that cast.
We have been asked to represent the United States at an international theater festival in Venice, Florida. And so we're busy raising money to get there. It's going to be about $40,000 to $45,000 to transport the cast and the set and the costumes and all of that. But that's in June, and we're going to do one fundraiser that's going to be a lot of fun called Addams Sings Broadway. And so the Addams Family will sing Broadway songs as the Addams Family. And then the second act, they'll come back as themselves, and they'll sing more Broadway tunes.
Boy, that cast just continues to have more life, more longevity. It's unbelievable from when they were here on the couch to where they are now.
Right. They've become a family. They really have.
I bet you. I can see that. And then you have a special event coming up also.
We do. As part of a fundraiser for the Addams Family, we are also doing a wine and chocolate day. And so it's February 11th, and it takes place after Frank. So you get Frank, wine, and chocolate.
Oh, well, hello. That works. And then do we get to mingle also with the cast?
You do. The cast will be there and get to mingle, and maybe they'll serve you. And
oh my gosh, that is quite fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to miss that. Let's talk about the education program coming up here. Okay. You always have a great education program, and you are known for your camps. So kind of give us a little, we've got some performances, but last time you were here, I think we had two individuals that were involved with your junior camps, and these kids just hit it out of the park.
Yeah. We've hired a new education director, Linda Palacios, who played Morticia in the Addams Family.
There we go.
So we're very excited about the program and how that's going to take off. She has a good theater education background. And this spring we have our spring break camp coming up. They're going to be doing Fiddler on the Roof Junior.
Oh, I love that.
We have our after school, our homeschool, our Saturday Academy classes, and then of course the big summer camp that'll be 4 weeks long.
Oh my gosh, you don't rest, do you, Mr. Ray?
Not very often.
Not very often. No vacations for the wicked.
Well, I just had one, but
Exactly.
But that's it.
That's it. Okay, so question for the brothers here: which one is Mom's favorite?
I think she loved us both, and she loved all three of the brothers.
Yeah. It was. That's a good answer. All uniquely. Yeah. There we go. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. So as always, it is just incredible to have a glimpse of what you have on this main stage. And I just want to say thank you so much, because you bring us these great actors. They come in, they're so open, they're so warm, they're so willing. And it just is so symbolic of what you do for our community every day. So thank you, Mr. John. And you too, fabulous, break a leg, not literally, and say hello to the other 6 that couldn't fit on the comfy couch, all right? Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
When we come back after a little bit of musical chairs, we'll have the health department here to talk about their new website. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.